Good morning, everyone. Good morning, almost good afternoon if you are on the East Coast. I am Lauren Weyerman, the creator of Wildflowers, and I'm excited that you're here today. So this is our Monday Live with Lauren, and today I'm going to be teaching you some nail art, talking a little bit about some of our new product releases. I'm going to give you a bit of a preview of the September Bloombox for those of you who are Bloombox subscribers, and just do some cool art. We have a really interesting theme this week, which is Egyptian art. And this is a theme that my daughter Izzy suggested, and I thought, you know, that's kind of different, and I don't know that we've really done a lot of Egyptian themed nails. And I was just talking with the girls on the creative team saying, you know, it's really fun when we get a theme that pushes us artistically. It's not always so easy to have an idea for what to do for a theme. We actually have to think about it a little bit artistically, think about it in a way that's like, how do we do this in a salon setting where it's not going to take all day? Because I feel like, you know, if time didn't matter, we could do a lot of really cool stuff on nails, but time absolutely matters for the professional nail technician. And time is something that we definitely take into consideration when we come up with these designs at Wildflowers. Also, I mean, there's people out there that are making like press-on sets. Same thing. I mean, your time definitely always comes into consideration, whether you're, you know, there's still areas where people aren't able to operate their salons, so they're doing press-on nails. I mean, we're just living in like a really wacky day and age right now with everything that's going on. So we have nail techs in all sorts of situations. We've got nail techs that I know watch us. We have nail students that are in nail school. We just have nail enthusiasts. All of us who are licensed started as a nail enthusiast before we became, you know, before we went on to school and got licensed. So we just have all sorts of people that watch our lives and follow our artwork. And so we appreciate you if you're here. And we just want to say thank you so much for joining us. We have free education that we do 3 days a week. In addition to like a whole bunch of other stuff, but this is Live with Lauren. This happens every Monday. Erin comes on, right now our schedule is for Tuesdays at 11, and Jotana comes on Thursday at 7 p.m. We're probably going to change up the schedule a little bit, maybe in like 4 to 6 weeks or so. So we'll definitely give you a heads up, because I know a lot of you have set alarms on your phone, and you may have like a recurring alarm for every Monday at 11 or every Tuesday at 11, so that you can be sure that you're here for the live. So I will definitely update you and let you know if and when those schedules change. But I'm definitely staying here Mondays at 11 a.m. So what we do during our lives is we talk about our theme, we talk about a lot of art stuff, and we teach you how to do some cool techniques on the nails and how to use all the Wildflowers products that you may or may not have. We never want people to purchase our products and then say like, I don't know what to do with this, or I don't know how to use it, so I just threw it in a drawer and figured like one day I'll figure it out. I've heard that story so many times from people, and I never want it to be like that. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So nice to see you all here on this Monday morning. I hope y'all have had a fabulous weekend. Those here in the United States, today is a bit of a holiday. It's not like a full-blown holiday, but it is a bit of a holiday. So I don't know if you're taking off today or if you're working anyway. A lot of us are still working anyway. But I hope you had a fantastic week and a fantastic weekend. So let's dive in. Our theme for this week is Egyptian art, and I'm really excited to talk to you a little bit about Egyptian art, about the theme. So, you know, themes, I think artistically make us all feel different depending on what the theme is. We all have a different like attachment and association to themes. And so Egyptian culture is really kind of neat. There's a lot of history. I'm sure when a lot of you were in school, when you were younger, you learned about Egyptians, about, you know, the pyramids, tombs, things like that, hieroglyphics. stuff like that. And for those of you who study the Bible, there's a lot of about like Egypt in the Bible, which is very interesting. And then there's like symbolism in the Bible. Egypt actually, like, besides the part that, like, you know, talks directly about Egypt and all the cool stories that come out of it, like Joseph and Moses, and there's just all of these like cool Bible stories that take place in Egypt. Further on in the Bible, it represents spiritual bondage. And so it just has like different meanings for different people. And for me, being a drug addict and just being who I am, it kind of takes me back to that place when I was in sort of a spiritual bondage in my life. And it makes me just appreciate where I am now. So it's been an interesting artistic week for me personally, but again, it means something different for everybody who does it. And it's really fun to dive in regardless of how it makes you feel or what it means to you. It's always fun to dive into another culture's history, another culture's artwork, all of that sort of stuff, and really like form an appreciation for the level of artistry that went into a lot of what was done and how things were done. And even like for me, when I read, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to like turn this into a Bible study, but when I read my Bible, there's whole chapters that, and this is more of a history reference than it is like a Bible thing, but there's whole chapters that talk in detail of the artistry that goes into creating things that were created, like specifically in temples and when they were building things, the artisans and finding skilled artisans. I mean, there's whole chapters devoted to that. And I think it's just so cool to find such an appreciation throughout like history and all of these things that, you know, a true appreciation for the artistry that goes into creating. And so anyway, with Egyptian artwork, what we do, so every week we make a Pinterest board, and you can join. I send a text every Sunday out to everybody. You have to text the word inspire to a certain number, and I think it's right on our website, possibly, I'm not sure. Shoot, let me just look, because I don't want you guys to have to like be like, what's she even talking about right now? Let me just go home to our website. If you text the word inspire to, write this down if you're in the States. Doesn't work if you're outside of the States because of like cellular data texting stuff. But to the number 855-579-0121 is now the number. They've changed it like because of regulations and government stuff. So the number is 855-579-0121. Text the word inspire. That will add you, which is INSPIRE. That will add you to our text list. So every Sunday you'll get a text that says this is our theme. And there will be a link there to take you to our Pinterest board. So we have a Pinterest board every week with pictures that inspire us and that are a part of the theme. So I saw, for example, oh my gosh, Carly went on there and looked at our Pinterest board. She's already been making Egyptian themed art before we've even gotten started with our week. So really fun and exciting to be able to see. But we have an awesome Pinterest board. Actually, I have subscribed to text messages myself. Here we go. So this is what the text looks like. Like, hey, we're doing Egyptian art this week. Check out our Pinterest board here. And so anyway, you can click this link. This link will pop open the Egyptian Pinterest board. And so you can go ahead and scroll through here and sort of see all of these really cool, I mean, we don't really put nails in here. This isn't like a nail Pinterest board. This is an inspiration Pinterest board. So we're looking for textures, we're looking for art, we're looking for jewelry, clothes, like anything but nails really, because the point of doing this is to inspire us to create nails based off of all of these beautiful things that we're seeing on our board for inspiration, not because we're copying someone's nails. Like who too, what fun is that to just copy some other nail artist nails? So you can go through here and you can see all of this really cool stuff. And I especially love to add, jewelry to our Pinterest boards, because I think that there's a lot of elements that come from jewelry that we can put into our nails. So here's something that I saw a lot of. And if you look at, sorry, I'm trying to keep the glare down. If you look at this, is this a sarcophagus? I'm not sure. I feel like, I have no idea if that's what this thing's called, but I feel like it probably is. If you look at this thing, you'll notice a lot of gold chrome. And the color in between the gold chrome has a matte finish. It's a beautiful color. So what I did as I was kind of working this week, I didn't even get to finish my project. Normally I finish the nails and take a cute picture and do all that. I got like through 2.5 of the nails, and then, you know, life happened and things got crazy. But anyway, if you look at the textures in this, you'll notice the gold chrome, you'll notice the flat colors, and you'll notice the color palette. So what I did to start was I actually pulled some of my artist gel paint colors to sort of create like a color palette for myself. So I pulled this one called Blue Eyes, which I love. It doesn't exactly match, but it's close. This one's called Blush. I've got Ox Blood and Sangria, these two sort of purpley reds here. And then I got out my chromes. Now, we have a few things that we use for like gold chromey stuff. We have, first of all, this, what's this little foil set. It comes with silver gold and rose gold. Oh, gold, the metal leaf. It's called the metal leaf set. So we have a gold leaf in here that could totally work for Egyptian art. We also have 2 chromes that I would consider gold that would be good for Egyptian. And it's not the diamond like holographic chrome. The gold holographic chrome, there just wasn't anything holographic at all in Egyptian art. It was like a flat gold chrome, if that makes sense. Like, so no hyper effects like rainbow and iridescence. So we have 2 that I was very interested in using. I only really got to use the one, but we have 2 at Wildflowers. We have like our traditional gold chrome, which is in this little container, and it's just a really warm, it's like a honey gold. It's definitely a warm gold, okay? So we have this one here. And then we have another one that's like old school from like the way back. I say the way back. I know a lot of you have been here since the way back that follow. This one is our, it was called Electrum back in the day. And some of you might have this chrome, but it's more of like an antiqued gold. It almost has a slight tinge of green to it. So maybe you still have your jar of Electrum, and actually we still have a lot of this, like, and it's the original. So if you're thinking about buying it, just know that it's like the same. It hasn't changed. We did a huge batch of this when we manufactured it. And so we still have the original Electrum, and all of these are on the website for you. So just wanted to go over like options for doing chrome, because I feel like it's almost difficult to do Egyptian week without having a gold chrome at some point somewhere. Don't totally need it, but like so much of the art is gold chrome, okay? And so I want to show you the designs that I kind of came up with just messing around. Oh, so the first thing that I want to show you is I'm going to zoom way in here on this to this guy's like beard thing. This really cool herringbone pattern caught my eye because it's a theme in Egyptian art that you see all over the place. And I'm like, this could totally be a nail, right? Like, this wouldn't be too hard. It wouldn't take too much time. We can do a herringbone pattern. So let me see. So I definitely saw it there. And I started looking at other places, and there is, hold on, I'm gonna show you another one, because there's just, it's like a really common theme. And I was like, well, that's actually like really cool. Super cool. Oh gosh, what have I done? No, go back. No. Let me go back to my link, you guys. Sorry. Can you tell, like, I'm almost 40, and I'm just not of that generation where I am quick to zoom around. I mean, like, I'm so. Here's the same type of thing. On this one, zooming in on the chin, they just actually do more triangles without like the herringbone overlay too. But isn't this stuff cool with like the chrome and then like that black matte, right? This would be super cool on a nail. Are you getting inspired? Because that's what we're here for. We're here to like draw this stuff out and hopefully inspire you to do some really cool stuff on your nails or on your clients' nails. So, okay, back to my board. Something else that I thought was super cool, and I'm going to zoom in here. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at, is this sort of like bird picture thing. I'm going to zoom in here, and I thought that having the gold chrome with that texture is actually really cool too. So I thought I'm going to do some gold and blue stripes, okay, but I want my gold to have that really cool texture. Not that exact texture, not that exact texture, but something similar. I just want there to be some type of texture in my gold. So let me show you here. Oh yes, there is just, and look at these wings, y'all. Okay, look. So this is a brooch, a brooch. And when we look at this brooch, I'm gonna zoom like way in. Look at the artistry that went into like the wings. Isn't that amazing? So this, like for me, when I look at this, I'm like, wow, you could even have just little like hints of Egyptian stuff. Like you could do a nail like this using the color Antique, using our angel flakes, and you would totally get this type of, what is that, an opal, like an opalescent type of stone, but also sort of frame it in with some really beautiful Egyptian stuff. So anyway, I was quite inspired. And I love looking at our Pinterest board. So again, if you're not a subscriber, make sure you go and you subscribe. So let me show you the nails that I created. And then I'm just gonna like kind of make another one real quick, but I wanna see what you guys come up with for Egyptian week. I know Carly already posted, I believe she did like a beautiful wing, like a little like clipping of a wing. It was beautiful. So be inspired this week. You don't have to copy exactly what we do. However, if you're sort of like new at all of this and you're like extremely overwhelmed by all of the products and how to use them, then I am going to recommend that you copy one of our designs. We like when you copy us. We don't do this so that like people don't copy us. We do this so that you do copy us. We want you to redo our designs, to be inspired. If you want to take it in your own direction, you can. If you want to just stick to what we do, then stick to what we do. That's literally why we do what we do. And we love it when you tag us. If you copy the design, if you tag us, because we love to see it. It inspires us to continue doing what we're doing here, to continue teaching, to continue, it's like this full circle thing that happens. So it's really exciting for us. We've also started on, I think Friday, Saturday, reposting from the work that you guys have done during the week. So if you do something you feel like it's really spectacular, just make sure you're tagging us, and we're gonna pick a couple of our followers like artwork to repost, which is also like really fun to do. It's fun to see what y'all create. Sometimes y'all are even more creative than we are, and we love that. Like that, we want you all to be more creative than we are. So, all right, I'm going to flip my camera down. As soon as I finish the artwork, I am going to cover, if you are a Bloombox subscriber, the September Bloombox has hit. We have shipped out the majority of them already. So you may or may not be receiving those maybe today or tomorrow, depending on whether the mail's running where you are. We're a little confused today about whether the mail's actually running or not, because we like saw mail trucks and it was open, but I'm like, but isn't today like supposed to be, I don't know, we're confused. But anyway, so maybe today you'll get it, maybe tomorrow. But I will open these up, show you what they look like. They're gorgeous colors. And one more thing, we have a new bunch of gel polish colors that were released. This is our last gel polish color release for the year. And that was those sprinkles, the sprinkles colors. So I will flip the camera and I will make sure I show you this. So on your Pinterest, you follow Wildflowers, but no posts appear. Oh, Santi, you might just have to go to our Pinterest. You know, I'm not the most, as a millennial, Jotana, you've just asked Jotana that question and let her answer, because she is a millennial, and she is a lot faster at all that type of stuff than, not that I'm like bad at it, but I'm just saying she's pretty quick. So these are the colors I pulled, and these are the chromes again. So we have like our gold, we have our electrum. You can see the difference, how the one is more of like a honey gold and the other one's more of a green. And then we have this one. So these are all things that I would definitely pull out. Okay, so here's these two nails. Yes, thanks, Leisha. I knew y'all are, yes, you have to go to the save tab. Okay, cool. So these are two of the nails that I did create for, hey, Diana, hope you're doing well, better than you were. Oh my goodness. But so here is, all right, let's start with this one. Here's the herringbone, okay? And you can totally see the chrome that makes up those little herringbone lines. And I'm going to just flip this over. So you can see I started with a gel polish color. I chromed it. And then after I chromed it, I went in and kind of painted in the little herringbone parts. So I just thought, like, what a quick, easy, and actually like a really cool looking nail this would make. And so we have that one. And then this is my other one I created, which I was like, that's kind of cool. I was trying to go for like a whole set that I could wear together. So I'll see if I can get it finished. But you can see the texture in the chrome. Isn't that cool? And so that was something I was trying to do, was like create that texture in the chrome. So we have that really cool texture, super cool. And then I moved on to my next nail. I got the chrome on it, and then that was it. Like, life happened, things got crazy, my kids, you know, everything in the world, and so I had to kind of quit. But this was going to be my third nail, and I don't even know, I drew a picture somewhere, and I don't even know what it was supposed to be, but I feel like it was supposed to be snake neck. Anyway, so what I'm going to do today is I am going to just cover sort of the basics. I'm going to do the herringbone because I feel like it's kind of a fun and sort of simple. Okay. Heather, we have short styles in like a rounded and a shorter coffin. We don't make the super short ones just because, there's a few reasons, several reasons actually. But one of the many reasons is because a lot of people that have longer nail beds that want short nails, when they go ahead and they put the nail on, the nail isn't even longer than their nail bed. So for that reason, is the screen kind of dark? Let me see here. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. There, that's better. I'll just zoom in a bit. So hopefully that's a little bit better. But anyway, yeah, we do have two styles that are shorter. So there's that herringbone one. I'm going to show you how to do this because I feel like it's such a cool nail. And then here's this one with the texture on the chrome. Sort of cool, right? Sort of Egyptian. Just trying to take those Egyptian elements. So when I chrome a nail, the first thing I'm going to do is get my base color. And I've been working with the color Indie. And so here it is. I do have, I have this light in front of me that's like blinkering, if that's a word. It's like blinkering on and off, driving me crazy, and I meant to fix it. But I'll see about getting, there it just went off again. I'll see about getting my overhead light back. That'll definitely help. So thank you for letting me know. Okay. I'm trying to really just do one coat, and I'm trying not to be thick. So there's a couple things I'm doing here. Like, I'm sort of swiping this in a way that, like, maybe it's not totally perfect, but it's like as perfect as I can get it for one coat. This is just an undercolor for chrome. And so because it's just an undercolor for chrome, it doesn't have to be perfect. However, if I leave like a scratchy bald spot, it'll become a problem. So you don't want to leave, Indie with fuchsia chrome. That sounds amazing, Tracy. thank you for the recommendation. I'm sure. I challenged somebody out there doing nails on clients today to do Indie with fuchsia chrome over top. I think it's going to be amazing. How to get the texture look? Oh, Kathy, it's just the gold chrome, and then I stamp. And you can stamp with the black stamping gel or even like our black gel paint or just like a dark color gel paint. It's easy. Easy peasy. I taught you that at Master Artist, like in the gel stamping class. So after you stamp it, so you chrome it, you stamp it, you cure it, and then you just dust the chrome on. That's how you do it. All right. This is the metallic top coat. This is what we like to put on before we chrome. So when I do this, I'm putting on a nice even coat. Just like that. And then it's really, yeah, I knew you knew how to do it, Kathy. And then we're going to check our light line. Checking. Looks good. Okay, I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. Don't cure it too long, okay? Just 30 seconds. If you text the word inspire to that number and nothing happened, just wait longer. Here's the, look, 855-579-0121. And you're going to text the word inspire. Okay. So we did a 30-second cure on this nail. All right. It's nice and we used the metallic top coat, which is our favorite for chroming. And we have like this gold chrome and we have this electrum one, which is like the old school one. And I kind of like, I love the electrum one, but I am going to pop out this like gold, this other gold, because I didn't get to use it. And I wanted to use it when I was doing this the other day and I just like didn't get to. Oh, sorry if I lost you for a second, guys, girls, everyone. I don't know what happened. I have like 1 gig here and I should have a really good connection. So probably, okay, so look, I love this chrome. I love this chrome because it's kind of soft. Like it's a gold chrome, but it's kind of a soft gold chrome. And I just really like it. Yeah, it shouldn't freeze anymore, y'all. Sorry about that. My apologies. I just like closed you out. No, I'm connected to the internet, so okay. Give it a second, y'all. I don't know what's up with the internet, but I do apologize. I tried to just pause for a second. Hopefully it's okay now. All right. So this is a little tricky trick, y'all. And I think you guys are going to be like, wait, what? So follow along with me here, okay? I am going to be using the Wildflowers Top Coat Gel for this next part. And I recommend that you use the Wildflowers Top Coat Gel. And I need you all to just be patient with me because I forgot to bring it over here. And I've got to grab it real fast, so I apologize. I'm getting it. The Wildflowers Top Coat Gel. Okay, got it. Sorry about that, y'all. The reason why you want to use the Wildflowers Top Coat Gel, this one, is because I don't know, it works really good for this technique. That's why. All right. Because I said so. Now, I don't know. I think I've done this technique using the metallic top coat and it just doesn't like turn out as well. And so I recommend for this part using top coat gel because I said so. That's why. So there's the top coat gel. And I am going to use one of our Brushes. Now, I have my vegan brushes in the mermaid brush case. So if you guys like want these mermaid brush cases, we have loaded mermaid brush cases right now, which means they come with the brushes in them. But I'll put the empty ones on. I know I said that last week, but I really mean it. I will get to it. Everything's kind of taken me a minute lately. Okay, herringbone. So we have to kind of find a way to start this. And typically I start from the bottom when I do this. I don't know why, because it's just what I like to do. I feel like I could totally make a line that goes like that, right? And I'm like, okay, great starting point. Let's just start there. So I'm going to really and this is important, how you saturate your brush is important, especially when you're working with a clear gel, because it really does love to bubble, to make like that ball on the end of your brush. So, it's going to do that no matter how much you get the product in your bristles. Do you see it doing that little ball thing? It looks like a stinger on a bee or something. It's going to do it, but it is going to help if you really get your bristles like opened up in the product. It does help take it a little more time before it does that. So I'm going to start with my diagonal line. And painting with clear can just be sort of scary, but in art, sometimes it's just necessary to paint in clear, okay? So sometimes you just gotta do it. And then my next line is gonna come from this direction, and it's gonna kind of intersect over here. So see it intersecting with that one. And then I'm gonna pull a line out of here. Here's the good news, you don't have to be perfect on your angles or even on your thickness, because okay, you have to imagine real artisans were doing this type of work. This is where I tell my client to flip her hand up for me. Real people were doing this work, real artisans, and their lines weren't always perfect and all that kind of stuff. So just remember that as you're painting this, all right? You could add a touch of white, but I would really recommend trying to just be working in a very, very well lit area. Having light on this really helps you to see it. So try to work in a well lit area because you want this to be clear, as clear as it can be. And I do find that, painting on top of chrome is a very, very slick surface. So my brush does tend to want to be stupid and do stupid things. And I know that it's going to do that, and I've sort of just made peace with it. I've made peace with the fact that this isn't going to be super, super perfect. So my best advice to you to keep your brush from being too stupid, okay, meaning where it starts to swoosh and sort of ice skate off the side of the nail, is to tell you to just slow down, okay? Just when things start feeling like they're going out of control or you've lost control of your brush, slow down. Most of the time that'll fix it, okay? It's not you, it's the brush acting stupid. You're hold on, I do this all the time. How come this time my brush is acting stupid and not wanting to cooperate with me? Okay. And my chrome's a little bit light up here. It's still there, it's a little light. I don't think you're really gonna notice it, so that's why I didn't really fool with it. Something you can do, if your chrome doesn't, if you have a little spot, where it's a little light up there and it didn't completely cover, you can dab a little alcohol up there and let it just evaporate and then reapply your chrome, and it'll be perfect. So just checking my sides. My line's got a little thick down there. Who cares? We don't care. We're still gonna have the look. Making sure those lines go all the way over. I lock it. We're going to cure it for 30. Okay, so 30 seconds in our LED light. And then, oh my God, thank God. I was like, shoot, where's all my stuff? Actually, I need some cotton. Guys, I'm sorry I keep getting up to run. Bear with me. I am getting cotton. I'm about to just get a Kleenex. No, here. I found my cotton. I'm still getting situated in my workspace, so gotta be a little bit patient with me. Okay, so I've got my cotton round. My light has gone off. All right, so here's my nail. There's two ways to do this. There's kind of like a fast way and a slow way. The fast way is slightly reckless. The slow way is, you know, takes longer, but it's efficient. So you have the choice of acetone or alcohol, okay? Alcohol is the responsible way to do this step. It's going to take a little bit longer, but it's the responsible way to do this step. The irresponsible way is to just get acetone and like go to town, and it's going to come off fast. So watch what's going to happen here. I'm going to come in here with my alcohol, and you can see what happens is it's going to wipe away. Actually, the alcohol worked pretty good. The acetone's like real fast. But you don't want to get too crazy with acetone because it can like kind of damage your nail. Okay. Did y'all catch that? Do I need to explain what just happened here? For those of you who are like, wait, how did that just happen? Like, wait, back the train up. I feel like somebody out there is saying like, wait, what just happened? So just to recap, I did a coat of this, I cured it. I did a coat of this, I cured it. I applied my gold chrome, and then I did not put any top coat over it. I literally just stopped after I chromed, and that's when I painted on the lines. And I painted the lines on using top coat gel because I said so, okay? And this technique, literally you could be done right here, okay? You could just say, that's it, it's over. There's the nail. Isn't it cool? Of course it's cool. It's super cool. And it's different. It's like nobody's doing herringbone right now. It's like Egyptian and it's really cool. If you want to add some extra pizzazz, okay, if you have time, if you like your customer and you're like, you know what, I like you and I'm going to make your nails extra dope today. Or, you know, if you don't have time or you just are trying to get rid of the person, you can be like, there you go. Isn't it cool? And they'll probably be like, yeah, it's super cool. But I think what makes it look really cool is when you mat it. Isn't that cool with the mat? And yes, there's no shortcut to matting, okay? Unfortunately, we do not have a shortcut for this. So what that means is I'm going to get the biggest brush I can that, oops, I didn't mean to rub more chrome on there. I'm going to get the biggest brush I can. Hold up. I'm wiping this with my, there we go. Okay. I'm going to get the biggest brush I can that will fit into these like subsections. Okay. Because if you sit there and try to use this little thing to paint those big sections, you're going to be like, and you're going to want to rip your hair out. So because I don't want to see anyone ripping their hair out, okay, I'm going to go with this guy. It is a much wider brush, and it will be much better. Look at that little wild one. We're going to have to cut that little wild hair off first, though. But it will be much better, a much better option. Y'all ever have to do this? Let me tell you, it is scary. It's like brain surgery because you don't want to cut like the actual tip of the brush. You just want to get that one little hair. And I think oh wait, there's another one. This is normal for brushes to have these sorts of little imperfections because they're made by humans. Like actual humans make brushes. So to have one or two little hairs that are just a tiny bit longer is like a total human error that just, you can't always avoid it. So the chrome will stick. It's a great idea, Jess. The chrome will stick to the matte. However, it doesn't have a high shine chrome look. It has like a soft look. So like you could do it, but you're not going to get the high shine gold matte that you see in there. So You'll have like 2 different colors, but it won't be exactly what we're going for here. So yeah, unfortunately. So just make sure you're grabbing a brush or working with a brush that you can kind of work quickly with. So I'm getting my matte top coat sort of up in this brush, okay? And I'm gonna come in here and it's gonna take me probably like two swipes of my brush per section. And I will give you this tidbit of advice if you're doing this technique. You can always go back and touch up a little spot. But once it's on the gold, it gets kind of tricky. So you just want to try to work neat. When I get up in the corners there, I try to really stand up on my brush. And when I say stand up, that means I'm trying to work with like the little tip. So I stand up tall like that to just get that part, and then I'll lay down flat when it comes to swiping down the side. Hopefully that makes sense. So just to like quickly, so there we go. I have, thanks for sharing. Thank you so much. I have come down, just this one side with the matte. I just am like feeling like it might be cool just to have matte on one side because I've never done that before and I think I'll try it. So anyway, the matte's on there. I'm going to give it a cure and just like see if that looks cool because I feel like it could look really cool. Or you could alternate the matte, or you can use the artist gel paints and you can get in there and you can actually add some color to this creation, which was like something I intended to do. But I was like, let's just start. I feel like this is the part. I feel like you guys could put paint on a brush and probably color in sections, right? Like we all can handle that. Just make sure you're using a brush that makes sense. Don't use a tiny little brush to color in a big rectangle. Okay, definitely you want to get in there and use a bigger brush if you're coloring in a bigger section. Okay, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that a lot. So yeah, you can, I'm just going to let you guys take it from here on this design. And yeah, some might like it shiny, some might like it matte, whatever suits your fancy or your client's fancy. But if you did shiny and then that's it, this nail is done. It does not require another coat of top coat. The blue has been top coated. The gold has been top coated. So you do not need to come again and put another layer of top coat. Okay. Because a lot of people, when I teach this type of technique in class, they're like, well, don't I need to top coat it? And I'm like, no, actually you already have a layer of top coat because we put this one over the blue. So the whole nail has top coat. And then where we did our chrome design, it actually has this top coat gel over top of the chrome. So you have top coat and you don't need more top coat. So hopefully for you all who are doing this design, that makes sense for you. So there's some, Egyptian-ish nails. Before I get off of here, and while I have your attention, really quickly, and I mean quickly because I'm hungry, I'm going to go ahead and show you. These are our Sprinkles gel polish release that just came out, okay? So this is our last release of gel polishes from 2021. So for this year, these are our last colors to be released. As you can see, they're nice and soft. They have the same texture as our ash ones. So if you have our ash collection, it doesn't have a rough texture. It actually goes on really smooth, surprisingly. And you have like the nice soft holographic, you have the iridescent. Yeah, they're so beautiful and I just love them. This is the lilac one. And what you'll notice too is like once you put these on someone, they're going to change a little bit because they're just such soft colors. So on me, like this one, definitely when you put it on like my skin, it goes more of like a gray. Sorry, you have to look at like my tattoos, freckles, and arm hair. But this one sort of goes more of like a grayish tone on me. Or did I do sage? Sage. I did this one and it really pulled like a gray color. So yeah, I'm glad you guys love them and I'm glad your clients love them. But I thought for the holidays, these are just so neat when you don't want your nails screaming. Because I feel like sometimes we want like kitschy, annoying, loud holiday art. And then other times, like we just want to be quiet and peaceful. And I think this sort of really emulates that sort of quiet and peaceful holiday type of something special, but just, you know, it's just enough. So I really love these. So I hope you guys love them too. I hope your clients love them. I was really happy to bring this in. I feel like it'll appeal to a lot of our clients. And then the September Bloombox, real fast. We're not doing a Labor Day sale, Karen. We just really, I didn't want to like kill us. So chef's kiss. Aw, yeah. We are, however, going to do a huge sale starting probably November, like right at the beginning of November. It's going to be like our Black Friday, Thanksgiving, like all of that sale. And we're going to run it probably for, you know, a little while at the beginning of November. So if there are things that you want, I don't really have an answer for like what's going to be on sale, how much is it going to be, what's our sale going to be like. But I will tell you that we definitely are going to have a sale. We're planning to just do kind of one big sale this year, which is typically how we roll. For those of you who've been with Wildflowers for pretty long, we usually don't do like, I don't know. I feel like some companies just do a sale for any occasion to do a sale, which means they have to have their product like up high so they can like mark it down all the time. I worked at a jewelry store and we kind of did that. But yeah, we're just going to have one sale in November. So, yeah. So these are the Bloombox colors and I'm so excited. I love this color right here for fall. This fall color is actually called September. So let me pop this and kind of show you the beauty of this. Doesn't it look like fall leaves? Oh, I love it. I love it. So this is September, nice chunky one. And this, if you're an acrylic nail tech or like a hard gel tech, or you have even just the Wildflowers clear build in a bottle, this glitter is spectacular for fall. There's so many other colors that you could put on the rest of the nails to go with this. It's got pinks, it's got fuchsias, it's got like metallics in there. You even have a pop of like neon orange in there, which makes it a really fun color. So all righty, there's that one. Another fun one, and I feel like this is like our last little kiss of summer, if you will. This one's called Lioness, and again, it is another on the chunkier side. I feel like this actually would fall in line with our Palace collection, and it's this gorgeous sort of honey color. And there are, and I'm saying like not everybody, but if you have our, what is that, honey mustard color of gel polish for the fall, what a beautiful way to sort of sparkle that up. And what a beautiful accent nail this is when you have like a cranberry or a dark purple color. It's really fun to use this as sort of a contrasting accent color. So a beautiful kind of honey marigold sort of glitter. Yeah, faded marigold. Yeah, I love this glitter so much. I think it's really gorgeous. And I think that some of you might be like, oh, yellow, but yellow looks so good when you put it next to its purple counterpart. Like, does that look good together? Yes, it does. So I'm especially fond of this color, and I'm especially fond of the name. The name of this one is Thistle. Isn't it the perfect color of thistle? Like it's the color of a thistle. When you see them, they are out this time of year, you know, the prickly thistles, and they always like, there's always a ladybug crawling across the top of it when you see it in art. But a beautiful, beautiful pastel purple color. It has sort of those like gray reflections in it too. And I just simply adore it. All right, so there we go. Hopefully you can see all of the gorgeousness in this color. And this is definitely like in the micro family. It's like just a smidge bigger than our micro glitters, but still you do all the same stuff with it that you can do with our micro glitters. So love the color Thistle. Again, this is the September Bloombox. If you are a subscriber, we automatically send these to you. We do 4 colors every month that are custom made just for our Bloombox subscribers. And and I think it's like $120 for 6 months, which is essentially like $20 a month, and it's free shipping. So there's no charge for shipping at all. And then this color here is a reflective one, and this one is called Olive. And so the reflective glitters, if you don't really know about them or what they do really, they are reflective when you put like the flash on. So you can see it here like this. Let me actually like turn off something, just dim my light just a hair to see if I can, let me see if I get my flash on. Oop, there's the flash. And so you can see the difference once the flash goes on. No, it's not too late. If you sign up now, you can even just get like the 1 month if you want. So here's how this works. You can get the 1 month if you want, and it will renew every month. And I think it's like $28 for that because, you know, it's like a month to month. If you get the 6 months, you'll get the next 6 months. And every month for the next 6 months is going to have a reflective glitter, and it's going to have one of these new fantasy type of colors. So you're definitely getting a reflective glitter and a fantasy glitter for the next 6 months in your bloom box. We always do try to do a couple small ones and a couple like that are kind of chunky. So the reflective loose glitter does the same thing as the ones in the bottle, except they're loose glitters. But yes, it will essentially do the same thing. So this is this one. Let me see if I am able to pop this open for you all. See if I can get the sifter. I always struggle when I have gloves on to get the, wait, hold on, I'll use the scissors. I always struggle to get the sifter out. And if you buy anything from us with a sifter, just know that like you can take the sifter out. It's not, I don't want to say it's like the easiest thing in the world, but it's totally possible. So as you saw, yeah, if you sign up today, you'll get the September. I believe you have all the way until the 19th of the month to get September. And Carly, I want to say the metallic paints will probably release in November, probably like during our sale or something. You'll be able to snag those. So, but anyway, yeah, beautiful, beautiful glitter with or without the sifter. Leave that part up to you. I like having the sifter in the micros because when you spill them, I don't know, it's not like they're more valuable than the other ones, but I don't know. So anyway, those are the Bloombox glitters for September. So if you want to sign up for that, when you go to our website, you can just click on glitters or glitter subscription box, and you will be able to get your Bloombox glitters. All right. So let me flip my camera around here, and I'll see if we have any questions before I head off. I just want you guys, all you ladies, gents, everybody, I want you all to know how much we appreciate you at Wildflowers, how much we love connecting with you every week on our little educational live videos that we do. We love seeing your artwork. So this week the hashtag is WF Egyptian, EGYPTIAN. And we just can't wait to see what you all create. We love it. We love it so much. Any questions before I head off? If you have a question for me, go ahead and ask. If it is your first time watching, or if you're watching from YouTube, like on the replay, you can still ask questions. I do try to get on there and answer those as much as I possibly can. So ask away. And I will try to answer. I'll stick around for just a couple minutes to answer. If this is your first time here and you are like, who even are you? I'm Lauren Wireman. So I am the one who created Wildflowers Nails, and I am the CEO. So I can answer your questions really, really good. There's a lot of other people who can answer your questions really good too. And if you are someone who is getting products and you're newer to our products and it's a little overwhelming for you, we have a Facebook group that's the Wildflowers Technique and Support Group. And if you head on over there, there are so many master artists that are over in that group that can answer your questions even faster than I can. which I love because we are, we're slim picking, slim staffed right now. Because of what's going on in the world, it's really just me, my husband, and my daughter sort of running things behind the scenes. And so because of that, I'm just already ready to be done with this live. I'm pulling my hair up, like I'm rip my eyelashes off in a second. But anyway, if you head over to that support group and ask a question, we have so many master artists. Kathy's there, Jotana's there, Erin's there, Carly's there. Like they're all over there. It's so eager. We have such a great customer base, and everyone's just so eager to help one another. So head on over there if you ever have like a product type of question. Now, if you have a question where you're like something with shipping or something with your order, definitely contact our customer service. The best way to do that is to send an email to info@wildflowersnails.com. You can always text or call. We really sit down once a week and sort of screen through to make sure we didn't miss anyone because, it's crazy. There's so many ways to contact our company and we can't control them. So people will like try to write us on Instagram. People, we have like 2 Instagrams. We've got a TikTok, we've got Facebook, we've got like email, text, all of these like different places where we are. And the messages come in and it's like, there's still, I don't know why nobody has really developed like a place where these can all funnel to one spot. Facebook, I think, tried to do that, but it doesn't work that good. And so anyway, it's been a challenge to like go to all these places to check for messages. And then sometimes our customers will they'll write us on TikTok and they'll write us on Instagram and they'll send a text message. And so it's like, there's just so much going on. So we do try to keep up with all of it. But, Andrea, we don't have Klarna. We have Shop Pay right now. And so I think we can only have one type of thing like that for payment services. So that's what we have right now is Shop Pay. So, okay, let me see. Thanks, Carly. You're so sweet. Let me go back here through some of these. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm almost there. Okay, we have a glow week coming, Karen. We have a glow week coming, and I believe it is the first week of October. We are doing all glow stuff. It's like glow in the dark week. My daughter put glow powder on her nails the other day, and she went in the bathroom and she was like doing like a rave, like look at me, whoa, whoa, whoa. So anyway, we have glow week coming. So excited, it's coming, Karen. What will be on sale in November? We almost put everything on sale to some degree. Some stuff's on like bigger sale than other stuff. I'll tell you this, like if it's something bundled that's already at a discount because it's bundled, we probably aren't going to discount it that much more. But we typically I'll probably say everything's going to be on sale because it will pretty much all be on sale to some degree. So, yeah, I don't have any specifics. I usually honestly don't even do that. Like the first, step 1, I have to go up there and take an inventory because we don't want to sell things that we don't have and then have to contact customers and give them disappointing news. It just adds so much more struggle for us at having to fill the orders and deal with the customer service issues that we created because we said we had something that we didn't have. So I like to go up there. I like to get a good inventory before we do our sale. Stuff that we have a ton of, I will usually put on a bigger sale. Stuff that we don't have so much of, say we only have 3 loaded brush cases, probably not going to put them on sale because we only have 3 anyway. So, just that's typically how I do things when it comes to the sale. So, and I haven't gotten that far yet, so I can't really answer. Carly, send me a message. I literally I can see it from here. I found a fluffy brush. It's the only one that we have left. You're gonna have to send me an email. I'm gonna have to then go and send you an invoice and then we can attach it. So if you wanna place an order, go ahead. And then I'll send you another invoice and we'll be able to combine those 2 together for you. All right, let's see what else. Let's see. Past themes with them and another coming. And we have done glow in the past. So if you go to our Pinterest under the Save tab, look up glow. We actually already have a board for Glow Week and there's probably links to some of our old glow stuff there. can you tag me in the past lives? The past lives, Karen, are on our Facebook page. Okay, so you know how to get there because you're on it right now watching me, possibly, hopefully. There is actually a tab that says live. If you click that, you can literally just scroll down through all of our past lives. And we keep most of them. We don't keep all of them, especially if we have like any technical difficulties or things like that, but we keep a lot of them. Okay, let's see. Lauren, oh, thank you so much, Carly. Take a look. Yes, reflective gels, possibly cutting half the nails. Oh, half the bristles off the brush. I like your idea, Jennifer. I'll try it. Hold on, let me go get a bottle. I'll try it. See right there. I'm gonna get destructive. Here's the issue, and hopefully you can hear me from here while I go grab a reflective gel color. I'm gonna grab one I have a lot of, okay? I get what, I see the conversations that people have on our page and stuff, so like, and I like to be plugged into that, and I like to see what people say about stuff and how they feel, and da-da-da-da-da. So reflective gels are definitely a thicker gel, because as you saw, this glitter, okay, basically is put into a gel and it makes it kind of thick. Most glitter gels, like not, our sprinkles are not really thick, but most gels that have glitter are thick. I know we don't have any really at Wildflowers, but like a lot of like Asian brands that like Japanese brands and stuff like that, when they have glitter gels, when you pull that bottle, the dipstick out, you're like, holy heck, because it is kind of gloppy and thick. So the reflective gels definitely, when you pull the dipstick out, definitely is going to have like a thicker viscosity. So definitely important to, first of all, shake it really good. And if I was in the warehouse, I actually have brushes. Now they're not for these bottles, but I do have brushes that are part of like the parts and pieces of nail polish bottles. I have caps, I have brushes. That was for, we had, we were having an issue. Y'all remember the metallic top coat back in the day, how like brushes were splitting, brushes, like the dipstick was cracking. So we actually ended up with like a whole box of just brush parts. So the way it is typically is it's like folded in half. So you have black hairs, plastic, nylon, whatever, that are literally just folded in half and shoved up in this tube, and that's typically how this brush works. I am gonna flip my camera down, okay? So bear with me. This one isn't really very thick at all though. Let me see if I can get a thicker one. Stay with me, y'all. I'm gonna cut a brush in a second and we're gonna see if it's okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to find one that's like on the thicker side. And not really too thick. All right, bear with me. And it's nice and warm in this room, and oh God, the top of that just flew off. Oh. It's nice and warm in this room, and temperature definitely has something to do with the way gel flows. So just keep that in mind. Let me flip you back down. I love that you asked me this, Jennifer. Because if anyone's going to do it, sometimes if I have the time and the ability, I'm like, just let me do it. Because if you do it and then you wreck your product, I'm going to feel bad. Okay, so this is the color Twinkle. Give it a good shake. And as you can see, yes, this is like definitely a bit of a thicker product. Gorgeous, but thick. And so really you do need to like try your best to wipe your brush like crazy when you go to use it and apply it in 2 thin coats. Okay, that's what like, you need to do. However, I get that it's like a little tricky to work with when it's on the thicker side. So what we're gonna do if you are going to do this is you're gonna have to first like clean stuff. And right now I'm just working with a dry. If you take and pull this, you will be able to actually pluck this part out. So don't get in there and pull really hard on it because you'll pluck it out. Will it go back in? Yes. Will it be the same? I don't know. It's like losing your virginity. It's like just something ain't the same once that happens to the brush. Like once you pluck that piece out and then go to like try to cram it back in, it just, I don't know. It's just different. So anyway, all right. So cleaning this, because I'm just trying not to make a mess here. And you can see when you look at your brush, there's actually like a little metal thing in there. See that little silver thing going across? Interesting the way these are made, right? But please keep in mind that these are folded over. If you have a pump bottle, you can actually swish this part in alcohol, but just make sure that you're using alcohol and that you are not using acetone to do this, because acetone will start to break down this brush and it will start to kind of melt the plastic and it just makes for a mess. So there's a couple ways to do this. You can come in here and you can take your scissors, show you kind of from this direction here, and you can come in here and sort of half it this way. Which is going to keep like the general shape of your brush, but it's just going to make it a little thinner so it's a little less gloppy. And before I went in this way, okay, to do that type of thing, I would probably go in the way I just showed you that first way, and I would probably cut my bristles that way. What you absolutely don't want to do is you absolutely do not want to pull the bristles out, okay? You want the bristles to be folded down, folded over, and not have any reason to try to like escape being folded over. And I don't know if you can actually see like how and where they're folded over, but that would be my first thing that I would try with these gels if you feel like it's being a little bit too thick for you, because it's nice to still have the brush shape when you're working, okay? So I just kind of cut that in half, and that's what I would do. Okay, I would probably, you could do the other way. The same thing applies that I just talked to you about, making sure that you're not like pulling your bristles out. But honestly, I would start there if you feel like that's gonna help you apply better with your reflective gels. So there you go. And it will be fine. So if you feel the need to do that, then by all means do it. But definitely recommend doing it that way. Okay, let me read any other questions. Andrea, someone from Wildflowers. When you say that, it was either me or my daughter, and I know that she knows that we don't have Klarna, so I don't know if it was someone else that like helps us that maybe like was confused and thought Klarna was the same as Shop Pay. Okay, glow in the dark, Glow Designs, just reading questions, and then we get off here. Let me see. Navy polished, Terry. It just depends on what shade of navy you're looking for, but we have like deep cerulean is, I would consider a navy for sure. I don't know if you have deep cerulean. It's kind of a bright navy, but it's definitely in the navy category. I actually, Simi, am talking to my manufacturer about doing the 100 grit buffers, and I think I am doing them. I haven't paid him yet, but he's like sent me an invoice, so it's on the radar because I know, Simi, a lot of people are asking for that. Okay. There is a nice navy in the gel paints. Add black to Persian blue. Reflective gels can be purchased open stock, Karen. Okay. You can do it that way, Carly. Yes, Jess, that is one way to do it. It doesn't always work that good though. Okay. It was an email. Forward it to me, Andrea. If you still have the email, I want you to send it to me or screenshot it to me. You can send it here on Facebook. I'll look for it. Thank you so much. Okay, great. Okay, good, Jennifer. I hope that helped. Okay, great. Sorry. I was just, well, hello there. I tried to make my eyes look Egyptian today, but then I was like, holy heck. It was just too much. Okay, thank you for joining. I love you guys so much. Hopefully that helped my little brush surgery. And I look so forward to seeing you all tomorrow on Erin's live. She'll be live at 11 a.m. And definitely temperature changing. We've thought about it, Alyssa. Maybe we'll do it in the future. Some of them get really gloppy and weird. That's why we haven't. You're welcome. You guys are so welcome. I get so excited to see you every week on here, and it just makes me so happy to catch you all and see you all and hear from you all. So thank you for joining, and I look forward to seeing you next week, and I look forward to seeing what you create. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.